I have no words for how amazing the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show was this season. Like,
I don't think you. Oh my god, you look so Thank you. This is great.
Yeah, we're
Got a last minute little thing. That's so fun. I love those. Did you do any shopping? No, I just
I got the opportunity to go into the show an hour before it actually started. This gave me a chance to say hello to some of my favorite vendors, just people I haven't seen in a while, as well as I got a chance to go through all the pieces before everybody came in.
This is so cute with all these different colors at the bottom.
I mean, look at all of these shoes, and there were also so many other beautiful pieces all around me, I didn't know where to start. And then I spotted this.
I want that dress. Okay, so this one I'm trying on. This I'm gonna try on. This little short and little top I think is really cute, so I might have to try this on too. And then there's also this burgundy dress. This is so cute. So I already have like 4 things to try on.
This is what I was talking about, the change room, how it's like one big open room and there's like mirrors and chairs.
I have no words. Can we just talk about how perfectly this dress fits? The color, the sleeve, the bias cut with the matching belt. I am obsessed. Oh my gosh! The cat went flying. How are you? Good. Nice to see you. No, we weren't afraid.
As you can see, the vintage show doesn't just have clothes, there's also tons of handbags and also different types of accessories and just little treasures and knickknacks that you can't really find anywhere else. And oh my god, the selection of sleepwear and lingerie is crazy.
The show will be officially opened at 10 o'clock in 11 minutes.
And this is when it started to get crazy. I have never seen a lineup this long. The entire show was just filled with so many people. It was so much fun. I did spot this little 1970s navy, like sailor inspired top, and I thought it was so cute. And then I also saw this light pink 1930s dress. I just loved the cut and also the little birds in the design. It was very sweet. And I almost took home all of these prints. Imagine having like a decorated walk-in closet and having like an entire wall with these kind of prints. How pretty would that be?
Sad but true, I'm a sapperoo too. Taking it from a taker over like you. Don't know where I'm at, I'm just a thisser, then I'm a ladder, a taker on the chair.
Hi guys, it is day 2 of the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show, and I apologize for this horrible lighting. If I go back here, you guys can't see me, so this horrible lighting will do. But it is day 2, and I'm so excited. I found some amazing pieces yesterday. I started editing the footage that I shot yesterday, and I didn't do as much talking as I probably would have liked to, so I'm going to make sure to do that today. It's like 30 minutes until the show starts, and I already saw a lineup outside. There were so many people here yesterday, so I should probably go head on in. I should put my hat on. I'm wearing this purple hat. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful in this light. I have to put this on with my outfit today. Oh my god, you guys, it is such a beautiful day outside. It is so sunny. It is so nice and warm. I think it's like 8 degrees right now, and it's only going to get warmer. And I know I have to stop talking about the weather because I noticed in my last video I mentioned it so many times, and I'm like, oh my god, stop talking about the weather. But like, oh my god, it's so nice. This hat is gorgeous. I love this color. I've been here for less than 10 minutes and I already made my first purchase, and this is a little World War I card with a little message on the inside, and it is so pretty. I can't wait to put this on display on like my vanity. I'm kind of obsessed with this entire set. Like, oh my god, the colors, everything about it is just so beautiful. I'm actually really excited to just kind of go through all the booths like more calmly today. I feel like yesterday I was a little bit more of like rushing, not rushing, but like just like browsing through everything pretty fast just so I could see like what they were selling. But I feel like today, since a lot of the same things, it's just a few of the sellers do restock, but I feel like a lot of the things are the same. So I can kind of just take my time and go through like every single booth with like a fine-tooth comb. Look at how beautiful the handle is on this umbrella, and just like the color combination of this red, like the burgundy red with this shade of green. It's so beautiful. I just found this stunning dress. Look at all the details here at the front. Oh my god. What do I do? Should I buy it? And look at this dress. It is everything. I also saw this other velvet dress. It's really cute. Yeah. I'm trying on this gorgeous 1940s like little set, and I don't know if I should get it or not. I love the collar, but I don't know if I love the fit. I feel like I would need to have like a belt of some sort. I ended up getting it, so now I'm officially cutting myself off. I cannot buy a single more thing, so I'm just gonna be browsing and looking around and seeing what I see, because I'm not buying a single thing more. Okay, I just left the vintage show. I had to leave, honestly. I kept buying things and it was just like it was not good, so I had to leave. But I found so many amazing things. You guys are actually going to flip out when I do my haul, because I think this is probably my best Toronto Vintage Clothing Show haul. Like the best things that I found. Shockingly, the most things that I found were dresses. I didn't buy a single hat though, which is actually really shocking considering my other Toronto Vintage Clothing Show hauls. But yeah, can't wait to share. Bye Toronto Vintage Clothing Show. See you in the fall. I have no words for how amazing the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show was this season. Like, I cannot believe it. I mean, look at everything that is behind me. This is all things that I bought at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show this weekend, and there was even more that I had to leave behind because it was just like too much. Like I could not buy that many things, but like I am just shocked at how amazing it was. It was hands down the best Toronto Vintage Clothing Show that I have been to. I still can't believe it. Honestly, I can't. Like I need to calm down. I don't want to ramble on too much. I know you guys are here to see everything that I bought, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do the clothing last, just to keep it a little bit more suspenseful, leaving my favorite piece to the very end. I'm going to be starting out with some miscellaneous things, then go into jewelry, handbags, and yeah, let's have some fun. Okay, so starting with this one bag, I feel like I did show this in the vlog portion, but I ended up getting the picture frame because it's just so beautiful. I love it. It's from the 1930s and it's like this brown kind of like tortoiseshell looking picture frame, and I feel like this will look really nice behind my perfumes. I have to find the right photos to put on there. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking like an old Hollywood couple. Let me know, leave your recommendations at the very bottom. I also debated having photos of like my grandparents, but I have so many already in my bedroom that like it's like too much. So give me other ideas. I am thinking old Hollywood couple, so let me know your suggestions down below. Oh, and I'm also going to be putting the vendor's name up here on the screen so you guys can look at that, as well as having them linked down below. So anybody that I shopped from, it's going to be linked down in the description box. I feel like it's just easier for me to keep track to make sure that I give credit to everybody that I shopped from. But anyway, so the next two items that I have are kind of similar. So this one is a little brush, just so that you can get like dust off like hats and stuff. If you watched my vlog, my purple hat that I was wearing yesterday, I should have brushed it before I was wearing it because there's a little bit of dust on it, which you actually couldn't see it in real life, but when I had it in the sun, you could see it. So I got a new little brush so that I could have it. I could always have this in my car as well, just in case I do kind of run into that sort of situation where I want to brush my hat, but I don't have a brush on me. So this little one, I don't know what year it's from, but it's like this really tiny little brush, and it has like a little metal piece at the top with a little flower. And then I also got another brush. This one's a little bit more modern. I feel like this is probably from like the 60s, just because, I don't know, I feel like that's just where it's from. And it looks like this, so it has a little like pinpoint, needlepoint flowers at the top, and then there's a little brush here. And then what's really fun about this one is that it actually has a shoehorn attached to it. So this is going to be amazing for traveling. So this is going to be great for like when you have like suede shoes or something, that you can like brush them to make sure there's no dust on them. And then you also have the little shoehorn to like put your shoes on. And I've never actually seen anything like this, so I was really intrigued, and I thought, oh my god, this would be perfect for when I'm traveling. Okay, and then the last miscellaneous piece that I have is something that is really special. So it is a World War I postcard from a soldier to a girl. I don't really know the relationship, but there was actually 3 of them from the same soldier to the same girl, but they were a little bit more on the expensive side, so I didn't want to buy them all up, and I feel like somebody else could pick up the other ones. So anyway, it looks like this. It's like a cream paper, and then it has this like fabric, like embroidered fabric here at the front. It is absolutely beautiful. On the outside it says, "How I miss you," and then this little fabric piece opens up, and there's a little paper on the inside. I will be doing a close-up so you guys can see, but it's a little piece of paper that has a little illustration of a girl, and it says "Souvenir from France." And then on the back, this is the sweetest part, it says "Lots of love and XXO Fred." It's so sweet. I absolutely love it. I love the colors. I love everything about it. I feel like it would look so pretty on my dresser where I have like the little round mirror, just kind of have it sitting there. And then there's also a message here at the back. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but I will do a close-up so you guys can see. There is a message there, but I still have to kind of go through it because it's a little bit hard to read just because it's so small. Okay, moving on to accessories. And if you actually watched my Getting Ready for the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show vlog, you would have seen that I went to Vintage Soul Geek and I found something that was on my Toronto Vintage Clothing Show wish list. I'll be linking that blog post down below. Not that it's relevant at this point, but I'm going to be linking it anyway. But anyway, I found something that was on that wish list, and I just had to pick it up because I didn't know if they were going to be bringing it to the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show, and I didn't want somebody else to buy it. So this is something that I actually saw last year at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show, and I didn't buy it and I regretted it. Can we just talk about how stunning this is? I have no words. Like, just absolutely beautiful. It is bright red. It has a little bow at the top, and then there's these little dangling, they're not plastic, they're, is it celluloid? Is that how you pronounce it? Like a celluloid brooch, and it is just gorgeous. Okay, then I got 2 other brooches, and this one is a little celluloid brooch as well, and this one is cream, and it has 3 different dangling charms on it. One is a cross that says faith, the other one is an anchor that says hope, and then this heart one that says charity. I'm not a religious person, but I just thought the brooch itself was really cute, so I thought it would look really nice with like little knit sweaters or blouses, kind of like the one that I'm wearing right now. I thought it would be really, really cute. And then the other one that I got is a Red Cross service brooch. So it says service at the top in the little bar, and then there's a little round pendant from the Red Cross that says Canadian Red Cross Society. And then at the back, there's actually a name. It says Elmer Tremblay, 1958. And I did Google this person just to see, I don't know, just see if I could find any information on them. And I did find a record of one person with this name from the Canadian government, from the military. And they were born in 1898. So they would have been 60 years old if this belonged to them. And I'm not really sure if it's actually the same person. It was just the only record that I could find with that name. But I'm going to be doing a little bit more digging just to see if I can find any other information. They would have been 60 years old, so they could very well have been the same person. So, yeah. I just thought it was really nice. And they don't have anything from the Red Cross like this, so. Okay, moving on to handbags. I bought 3 handbags, and can you believe I didn't buy a single hat this season, which is crazy. I feel like every time at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show, I always end up getting so many hats, but this season I just didn't really see any, thank God, because I got so many other things instead of hats, which is amazing. But I did manage to get 3 handbags, which is fun. The first one that I have is actually the only non-vintage piece that I have, or at least in my mind, it's not a vintage piece. It's from Saks Fifth Avenue, and it has a little label here in like a metals, which is what tells me that it's probably not that old. But I thought I could make it look really cute with like a 1940s or 1930s outfit. It's really nice and small. I feel like it does look bigger on the screen than it does in real life. In real life, it's actually pretty small. But I just thought it was really cute. It has a fabric lining on it, and yeah, I really liked it. I thought it'd be perfect for summer, and I could fit so many things in here, like my sunglasses, a small little book. I love the little flowers here at the top. It just adds a little bit of color, but it still matches like everything. Even with the top that I'm wearing, I feel like it could look really nice. Okay, and the next item that I have is actually probably one of my favorites that I got at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show, and I want to give a special shout out to Retrowear Bees, who I've talked about on my channel before. They are the sweetest ladies ever, and I look forward to seeing them every Toronto Vintage Clothing Show just because I don't get to see them any other time other than the vintage show, and they are so sweet. I ended up getting this beautiful navy blue bag that has these like colorful little like knit like sewn into it or woven into it, and it is just absolutely stunning. I feel like this is gonna look great with so many outfits, just to kind of add a little bit of a pop of color without it being too intense. I feel like it's just gonna match so many things, and it's so dainty and delicate, and this is the kind of thing that I was looking for at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show. I really wanted some unique bags that I didn't have or I've never seen before, and this is definitely one of those kind of bags. I'm gonna be linking their Etsy shop down below so you guys can check it out, because they have some of the most beautiful pieces, and they were just so sweet that you guys should definitely check out their Etsy shop. And then the last handbag that I have is also a bit more unique, and it looks like this. It's like a little knit bag, which you guys know I have been like super into lately, but this one is like a cream and black. I know I was trying to avoid buying anything black, but I feel like there's enough white in here that it doesn't count as a black bag. But I thought this would be really fun, so if I have like either a black dress or like a cream dress, adding something like this is going to give it a little bit more color and texture. It's going to make the outfit look a little bit more interesting in my opinion. And I also love all the details here at the top and just like the dainty little straps. I love little delicate bags like this. Okay, now let's get into the clothes. Okay, I'm going to be starting out with undergarments. So I got this slip and I thought it was so pretty. I'm always looking for cute little slips, but I feel like at the thrift store you don't really find them, at least not nice ones. I feel like the ones that I usually find are like not the best quality, and this one is just so nice and soft. And it's like in a light pink, almost peachy kind of color, and I love the lace detailing here at the front as well as the little pleats going along the bust here. I just thought it was really nice, and I thought I could wear it a lot with like underneath dresses and stuff in the summer. Okay, I'm not going to put this on, but I actually got a little 1920s, early 1930s little bra, and I am so excited about this because I've been looking for something like this for so long, and I've just never been able to find one that actually fits me. And this one is in like a peach color, and it's so stunning. I'm not wearing it right now because the straps are a little bit too long, so I just have to like fold it over and give it a bit of a sew so that it actually fits me properly. But other than that, it is gorgeous. I love the color. I feel like this is going to be so nice underneath blouses or dresses for the summertime. I'm going to get close so you guys can actually see it. Like how beautiful and sweet. Okay, I know this is not an undergarment, but I feel like it kind of fits into the same category. So I got this, I believe is a 1930s silk robe, and I am in love. I feel like my robe game has not been very good. I feel like I do have a couple of really casual ones like the green and pink one that I showed you guys, but I've been wanting like a really nice silk 1930s drama Veronica Lake kind of robe, and I feel like this is kind of giving that. It has this beautiful collar. It's like an oversized collar. I'll get close so you guys can see it, but it's like this really big oversized collar. It has these really nice sleeves. It cinches in it beautifully at the waist, which I really like, and it's just really, really flattering on. And I don't know, I love like the old Hollywood kind of vibe that it has, and I really, really like it. And it also has like one really big pocket here. Okay, so this dress was actually the very first one that I tried on at the vintage show, and can we just talk about this color? I am obsessed. And I know what you're thinking, Carolina, you don't like puff sleeves, and it's like, yes, I know, but I feel like in this case it kind of works because the waist is a little bit more cinched in, so I feel like it kind of balances out a little bit. I also have to reshape some of these because the pleats are all folded funny from being in the bag, but it is such a beautiful dress. I love how dainty and feminine and kind of flirty it is. I don't know, I just feel like spinning around in it. It does tie in a little bow at the back. I feel like I love this color. It's definitely on the color palette that I wanted to find for this season. I don't know, this dress makes me want to go to a carnival and fall in love. Okay, here's another romantic dress, and I am in love with it. Honestly, this is me in a dress. Like, can we just talk about the color? I just found the most incredible colors this season. It's actually crazy. This is kind of like a peach. Honestly, this is almost kind of giving like Peach Fuzz, you know, Pantone's color of the year that I said I wasn't gonna buy or wear, but I feel like this is kind of leaning a little bit more into Peach Fuzz, which is crazy actually. And it also has this little lace collar as well as some lace here on the sleeves. I do have a couple of little popped seams that I have to fix on it, but other than that, it's in really amazing condition considering its age, and it is just so beautiful. It also ties at the back. And this dress has the most beautiful detailing here at the front. I'm going to get close so you guys can actually see the buttons as well as the little pleats and just all the detail that is at the front. It is breathtaking. It also fits me perfectly. I don't even struggle to get it on and off or anything. It just fits me. Then I have this 1940s dress and little jacket combo, I guess. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't love the dress on its own, mainly because I don't like wearing anything sleeveless. You guys know I never wear anything sleeveless. I just don't really like it on me. So the dress on its own, I probably wouldn't wear it like this, but I do love it with the little jacket on. I feel like there's so many nice details on it. Like, how beautiful is that collar detail with the little button? And I don't know, it just looks so dainty and feminine, and I actually really love this color. I don't usually gravitate towards colors this pale on me, but I feel like it actually kind of works. I really like it, and I've been looking for some 1940s knit. It was actually on my wish list for the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show, so I managed to find something else that was on my list. Before I start on this next item, ignore the slip that I'm wearing underneath because it's not the right one for this dress, but I ended up getting this lace 1930s dress and little jacket set, and I think it's so beautiful. I really, really like it. It has kind of like a line going here and like little pleats going up the bust. It has a little matching belt, and then the back is actually like all open. Again, ignore the slip because it's not the right one. So it's like an open back, and it has little buttons at the very top, and it is so beautiful. I love the length. And then, like I said, it comes with a little matching jacket. Let me show you the detail of the front of the dress first though. I feel like it's a little bit hard to see with this lighting, but hopefully you guys can see the little pleats at the bust. The seller that I got this from said that the estate sale that she got it from, she couldn't remember if it was the grandmother's or the great aunt's wedding dress, which is actually really crazy. So this is like a little 1930s wedding dress or like evening gown type thing. I'm nowhere near getting married, but I just thought it was so pretty. I don't really know what other occasion I'm gonna be wearing this for. I will find an occasion. Like, look at the little collar detail with the little buttons. I think it's so sweet. And I don't know, the sleeves kind of have like this little pointy thing at the end, which I actually really, really like. I feel like you only see things like this in like old wedding dresses. Like, imagine getting married in this, like a really casual wedding with like a big flower like corsage type thing. The way I just spent like 10 minutes trying to get this dress on, oh my god, if you wear 1940s dresses, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That little side zip is just not enough to get it over your head. I find it so difficult. I don't know how they did it back then. If you have any tips, let me know in the comments below because I always struggle with that. But anyway, so I ended up getting this little burgundy dress, and I've actually been eyeing it for the past couple of seasons at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up before, but it's funny, I saw it on the Saturday, and then I was watching The Notebook on Saturday night, and it kind of reminded me of the dress that Ali wears when she goes back to see Noah. And obviously it's not the same dress, it doesn't look anywhere near the same. I think it's just the color and the time period. But I don't know, when I saw it I was like, oh, that dress that I saw at Statement House at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show. So then when I went back on the Sunday, I make sure to like try it on again and just to see how I would feel in it. And it is so beautiful. There's something really romantic about it. And I don't know if it's like because I'm relating it to the notebook. It also has this like beautiful detailing here at the front. It has like this deep burgundy velvet, and then it has these little buttons going along the front, and then it has the same kind of detail here in the pockets. There's also a little matching belt. I mean, not really much else to say about it. I love the color, especially with my skin tone and with my hair color. I think it just looks really cute. So I have a feeling I'm going to be wearing this a lot. I mean, if I can get it on and off. And I saved the best for last. I posted this on my Instagram and I got like an overwhelming amount of responses talking about this dress, and I understand why, because it is a dream. Like, I don't think I've ever tried on a dress that fits me better than this dress does. It is everything. Like the color, the bias cut, the sleeves, it is perfection. It's a 1930s perfection. I actually can't even get over it. It has a little matching belt as well with a little round buckle. It does have little buttons here in the sleeve as well as in the back of the dress. I just didn't do them all up because I was lazy. But isn't this the most gorgeous dress you've ever seen in your entire life? I actually can't even believe that I own it or that I have something this glamorous. Now I just need to find a place to wear it. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me at the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show. If you're not able to make it this season, make sure you guys check back in the fall because they do actually have it twice a year. So if you missed it this time, make sure you check it out in the fall. I also want to give a big thank you to the Toronto Vintage Clothing Show for sponsoring today's video. And honestly, I could not ask for a more better fit. I love collaborating with them. So thank you so much, Toronto Vintage Clothing Show. Also, thank you so much if you came up to me and said hi. I got to meet so many of you guys yesterday or over the weekend, and it's so fun meeting you guys. I feel like I don't really get to see any of you because you guys see me every week, but I don't get to see you. So it's really fun to just see some of you guys in person and just interact with you guys. So if you came up to me, thank you. I really appreciate it. But yes, anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. Sorry if it felt a little bit fast at the end there because I am trying to film it before the eclipse. I am in that one strip where you can actually see it perfectly. Like 100% you can see the eclipse. So I am trying to do that before that happens so that I can actually see it, and also because I would lose lighting while it's happening. But anyway, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to my channel as well as turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss out on any new videos, like the videos of me styling or wearing some of these pieces. You don't want to miss it, as well as follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Okay, that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!